everybody, welcome back. It's Monday. You know what time it is. It's tea time. This week in my collection, Metallica. At this point in their career, Metallica is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to run through all of their albums and everything because most of you already know this. So I'm just going to go with the t-shirt that I have in my collection and a couple of stories to go around it. When I was in high school, anybody that wore a Metallica shirt or Anthrax or Iron Maiden or any shirts like that, those bands I was not into at the time. I was more into 7 Seconds and Dag Nasty and Minor Threat and things like that. And anybody that wore those kind of metal shirts were always the guys that wanted to kick my ass because I was the little skate kid. So I never really wanted to listen to any of those bands, just judging by the people that wore those t-shirts. I remember I was on the bus one day and I was listening to DRI's album, Four of a Kind. And there was a redneck girl on there that was a friend of mine. And she asked me what I was listening to. And I said, I'm listening to DRI. She's like, can I hear what it is? And I said, sure. She put on my headphones and she's like, oh, these guys are cool. They sound like Metallica. And I immediately ripped the headphones off of her and I said, you shut your mouth. They sound nothing like Metallica. Keeping in fact, I had never ever heard Metallica before. But being a kid, and you defend what music that you listen to, and in that time in the 80s, you were either a metal kid or you were a punk rock kid, and you just went with that. So I thought that was funny, and then I ended up finding a copy of Master of Puppets that somebody had dropped on the floor or left in the desk at school, and I popped it in my Walkman, and I was like, this album's actually kind of cool. So that was my introduction to Metallica. So the t-shirt that I have in my collection, my buddy Chad's little brother Ryan actually bought me this around 88, 89, right when And Justice for All came out, and he bought me this for Christmas. I still wear it from time to time. It's thinned out a little bit over the years, but this is an OG shirt, and it's really cool. So Ryan got me this. This was from the Justice. It's got the Harvester of Sorrow with the photo of the guys on it. It's really cool. It's a soft print, and I think this was before discharge printing came around that I know of, but it's got to be discharge printing because it's really cool. Then on the back, it's got the hammer from the inside of the Justice album, which is a really cool drawing done by Pusshead. The whole thing, even the front drawing, this was a Pusshead drawing as well. He was one of my favorite artists back when I was in high school. He did a lot of stuff for Thrasher magazine. They used to have a section in the magazine called the Puss Zone every month, and it was all these great Pusshead drawings, and I even redrew some of them when I was in art class. He was that big of an influence on me. He also did some artwork for 7 Seconds on their album Walk Together, Rock Together on the reissue of that. I left off with Metallica after the Black Album. Aside from that, I was like, I'm done with them. But Puppets, Justice, those were, I think, 2 of my favorite records from the Metallica canon. There's tons of stuff about Metallica on the internet. You can find it. Like I said, I'm not going to go into all that stuff. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you next week with another one. Until then, take it easy.